And how you guys doing? This is very important in reference to the crimes of psychos of other races and ethnicities. This satellite man tried to claim he thought he was like the teeth collector or the bone collector or some type of fucking psycho shit. Now there's genetic protection laws that obviously this man has violated. And that man is still hitting me in the teeth here. And I'm a hermaphrodite. So I'm a natural born hermaphrodite since the day I was born. So someone might say, since I have both male and female genetic properties of acknowledgement, people would say, well, yeah, he probably has more teeth than the average person because he's a hermaphrodite, or she's a hermaphrodite. Well, this satellite man keeps hitting right there on that tooth, and there's teeth that are naturally going to grow behind that tooth, and this man and his satellite controllers are violating my genetic traits, my genetic type, my ethnicity, and my race. And there is no way for these people to get out of this. They have to get prosecuted no matter what, whoever they are. My mother and father had a lot of teeth because they were hermaphrodites too. So, in reference to this government man trying to play his common features or trying to claim he was trying to downgrade somebody into a common genetic type of his race, or trying to mess up a person's teeth to try to make them look like their German race or whatever race they are. Those people need to go to court for their crimes of abuses. This satellite man's been hitting there for a long time, and he's caused a lot of damage there. And that Royal Protocol is a documentation of my anatomy, and some of these people think that's not an important document to them. But it's important if you violate it. And that government man has violated it, or if you almost violate it, such as you trying to hurt me or trying to rape me, and obviously you seem to think that since whatever race you are, you thought it didn't make a difference in this country. Now, we need to check your DNA and see what kind of DNA you have, so they can figure out what the hell's wrong with your brain, thinking that you could just put your hands on anybody or touch anybody or do things to people because you had a satellite and you thought nobody knew about satellites, so you were just doing shit to people, hurting people. Even when there's a satellite abuse council, a group of people that are in a satellite abuse council that's supposed to regulate and monitor crimes of satellite controllers to make sure that they don't violate things such as orifices or bodies, or so they don't violate people's rights, and there are people attacking people's looks or their anatomies and causing them damage, or so they don't use satellites to treasure hunt or to rip off people, So they're going to need some of those satellite council people in the courtroom about this situation. The Royal Protocol's in the media 24 hours a day. And, that government man, and all the false diagnosis or them analyzing things, claiming they thought my teeth was fake. That man has to get arrested. That man's not my dentist. Is that person even a dentist at all? That man claimed he was a dentist, didn't he? But he's not my dentist. See, dentistry is about how to maintain and grow and have great, beautiful teeth. It's not what kind of shit you can put on your teeth to make them look a certain way. That happens in other forms of dentistry, but the first factual history of dentistry is to maintain and to monitor or to make sure teeth stay in good health and good shape. So we want to know who this satellite man is trying to fuck up teeth, and what race and religion that person is, and what makes you think you could do this. You better come up with an excuse, but I can guarantee it's not going to be good enough. And you're causing a problem for the teeth that are trying to grow behind those teeth. See, my dentist knows how many teeth I have. My dentist knew how many teeth my parents had when my parents was alive, and both my parents have been frozen, so This government man trying to play these tricks, confusing my identity and race and religion, trying to call me their child of their race. These government people that have been damaging my face and teeth. Those people have to get prosecuted for trying to steal me from my race. And them disrupting and disrespecting my rights as who I am, and them disrespecting my friends and friendly countries that like me.